Hello, everyone, and welcome to the PNC 2022 press conference here at the Icon Siam in beautiful Bangkok, Thailand. I'm your MC for today, Paper Thin. So, we have a lot of exciting stuff coming up, some Q&A with the players. We've got some great videos to show you. But first and foremost, I want to thank everyone here for coming out today. The media, the players, the fans, everybody. We're really excited to have you guys back here. It's been 3 years since the last PNC, and so I think we're all really hyped to get this going. So first up, let's take a look at a couple videos and get a little excited for this.
News. Summer this year is going to heat up more than ever with PUBG Nations Cup, aka PUBG Esports World Cup, returning once again. We are here to give you more information.
PUBG Nations Cup is the PUBG esports event that any PUBG players can enjoy, cheering for their national teams. 64 players from 16 nations participate to represent their nations. PNC 22 will take place right here in Bangkok, Thailand. Players will be playing 20 matches, 5 matches a day for 4 days, from June 16th to 19th. PUBG Esports is played on Erangel and Miramar, the classic 8x8 maps that are familiar to all-time PUBG fans. How's the champion decided? PUBG Esports follows the Super Rule. It applies to PNC 2022 as well. Each team gets placement points according to their survival rank, and a kill point for each kill they make. The longer you survive, and the more kills you make, the more points are accumulated, and the team with the highest points will be crowned the champion. Out of the $500,000 prize pool, the PNC 2022 champion will get $100,000. You can increase the prize pool by purchasing PNC 2022 items. A part of the revenue will be added to the total prize pool as crowdfunding prize. You'll get the voting coupon along with the item, which you can use to predict the PNC 2022 champion. PNC 2022 event website is opened. You can find every detail of the event here, so don't forget to check it out. We also have prepared some promotion events. First, show your power to cheer for your team. Second, suggest a team slogan to inspire team spirit. Don't miss it and cheer for your beloved national team. PUBG Nations Cup, offline with crowd in 3 years. So excited for upcoming PNC 2022. See you in Bangkok.
I'm just doing a watch party while I'm working.
An overview of how the event will work. Of course, next up, we want to know about the players and the teams. So let's give an introduction to all 16 teams that'll be playing.
Is that better?
PUBG Nations Cup Thailand 2022. Argentina. Australia. Brazil, Canada, China, Chinese Taipei, Finland, Germany, Indonesia,
I ain't got no stories to tell.
Japan, Korea,
It's too early for me.
Thailand,
Yeah. Too early for me.
Turkey, United Kingdom, USA, Vietnam,
Oh, not for you, not for me.
All right, so for today's event, we have a representative from each participating country's team here to do a little Q&A with us. So, without further ado, we're going to divide this into 4 separate sections. So we're going to do 4 teams at a time. And
maybe you should organize a girls' party.
Regions. Don't worry, you're going to get
Girls'
to hear
team.
from everybody. Okay, so let's get to it. First up, we have our first 4 teams. We have Flood from Team Australia, RDK from Team Indonesia, Escalucia from Team Thailand, and Sapao from Team Vietnam. looks like we got everyone up here. So first things first, guys, we're gonna have each of you introduce
can always get
yourself.
better. Is it too loud?
So first, let's start with Flood.
So I'm Flood from.
I don't want it to let. Let's go,
All right,
Aussie,
great.
Aussie, Aussie.
Next, RDK.
I'm from Indonesia. I'm RDK.
Thank you very much. All right, Esclusia.
สวัสดีครับ
สวัสดีครับ
ผมไทยแลนด์ครับ
Hello, I'm Sabao from Vietnam.
Thank you. All right, great. Thank you, Sapao. Okay, so all of these questions here today were submitted in advance by the media, and we'll ask each player a couple different questions. So first, I'm going to start with you, Flood. You know, it's been a while since you guys last played on a big stage with an event with a crowd like this. You know, how do you feel about that?
Well, I think the crowd just completely changes the atmosphere of the event. I think there's a lot more pressure, but it's also like
Suck me and kill. I
a
got
lot
work
more
to do.
pride on the line. And there's
Get to
people
work.
watching,
I'm working.
I definitely think it's a really good thing.
I just got to turn on my laptop behind me and see how we go.
Absolutely. All right, thank you
And
very
plus,
much. Next is
I'm in a
RDK
training course
from
as well.
Indonesia. As you know, PNC is not like
I'm
other
doing three things
tournaments,
at
right?
once.
Where you play with like the same teammates every day like this.
Seperti yang player di RDK ketahui, PNC 2022 bukan seperti turnamen biasanya di mana player RDK bermain dengan rekan-rekan player RDK setiap harinya. Persiapan apa yang dilakukan oleh player RDK?
Kita
Sup, Shadow?
biasanya main secara online. Untuk persiapan
Peace out,
kita,
Mumu.
we just
Peace.
bonding together. We do anything like for people of us together, like watching movie maybe like that.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you very much, RDK. Next up, we have a question
You know what?
for Esclusia
Actually should get my
from
laptop.
Thailand. 4 players from different teams have gathered onto one team for your region. What is the current team atmosphere
this could
like
be-
for Team Thailand? And now that your enemies have become your teammates, how's that working out for you?
ตอนนี้ในทีมของประเทศไทยมีผู้เล่นทั้งหมด 4 คน ซึ่งมาจากทีมที่เคยเป็นศัตรูกันมาจากหลาย ๆ ทีมมารวมกัน ตอนนี้บรรยากาศของทีมในทีมของเราเป็นยังไงบ้างคะ
เอ่อดีมากๆครับ ต้องใช้คำว่าเหมือนต่างคนต่างเป็นคู่แข่งกัน แล้วก็พอมารวมทีมเดียวกันมันเหมือนครอบครัวครับผมเหมือนแฟมิลี่อะไรอย่างเงี้ยแล้วฟีลลิ่งของการเล่นแน่นอนครับทุกๆคนเพลเยอร์ทุกคนเลสเปกกันมันทำให้เราเล่นด้วยกันง่ายมาก แล้วก็มีความสุขแฮปปี้ครับผมแล้วก็พร้อมสำหรับการแข่งขันครั้งนี้ครับ
The atmosphere at the moment of the team is really good because even we come from the enemy from different team, but when we gather to be in the same team, we are like a family, having a very good relationship as a friend, and can lead to the successful of the team as well. Thank you.
Oh, thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you. All right, great. Next up is Vietnam's Sapao. So Sapao, compared to a tournament where players compete with professional teams that they're signed to, how different is it to train with like the top players from your region?
So sánh với lại cái việc là em thi đấu với các đội tuyển chuyên nghiệp khác thì đối với cái giải lần này em được tập luyện với các cái bạn tuyển thủ hàng đầu khác thì em cảm thấy như thế nào? Có điểm gì khác nhau?
Việc mà được tập luyện và thi đấu cùng các tuyển thủ hàng đầu thế giới thì em thấy nó có 2 điểm khác biệt. Điểm thứ nhất là mình được luyện tập cùng những cái người giỏi, mình sẽ cải thiện được cái bản thân mình hoàn hảo hơn. Thứ hai là mình sẽ cải thiện được cái mặt tâm lý của mình.
Okay, so competing and training with other top players from other team make me feel can help me improve my skill, make me better, even better, and I get to improve my mentality as well. Thank you.
Thank you. Very good. All right. So next up, we have Flood again from Team Australia. So Flood, Australia ranked 14th out of 16 in the last PNC. What is your guys' goal for PNC?
14 out of 16.
Well,
What?
Our ultimate goal is to win, obviously. We think we can, but I think around top 5, top 3 is kind of what we're aiming for at a minimum. So I think that's our goal, around top 5, top 3.
Fantastic. All right. Next, we have a question for RDK from Indonesia. It's your first time participating in PNC. What do you and your team want to show on the stage?
Ini pertama kalinya player RDK mengikuti PNC 2022. Apa yang ingin player RDK tunjukkan kepada fans-fans global?
Kita akan buktikan Indonesia nggak lemah. Dan kita target top 3.
So I want to show that Indonesia is not a weak team to everyone, and we we want to also show that Indonesia is not a tier C team, but it's above that.
Awesome. I like it. All right. Next up, another question for Escaluzia from Thailand. What weapons and strategies are you preparing for the event this time? Like, you know, the barrel, the M4, that kind of thing?
ในการแข่งขันในครั้งนี้นะคะเราได้เตรียมอาวุธหรือว่า
I might show some skill with the barrel.
ครับผมก็กลยุทธ์ที่เราเตรียมมานะครับคือความเชื่อและความมั่นใจครับและความมั่นคงในจิตใจของพวกเราผมมั่นใจว่าพวกเราจะทำออกมาได้ดีในรายการนี้อย่างแน่นอนครับ
So what we prepare in this competition, we trust each other in the team and also believe in the team. So it can lead to the success of the team as well.
All right, fantastic. Next up is Vietnam's Sapao. How would you compare the lineup of this PNC to the previous one? So Sapao played at 2019 PNC. How does he compare the 2022 Vietnamese team to that one?
Bạn sẽ so sánh
Is
như
it
thế
in
nào
here?
đội hình
Meta this
đội hình
PNC.
BNC
Sup, good life.
2022 này với đội hình BNC 2019?
Về đội hình 2019 và 2022 thì nó đều như nhau cả. Tất cả đều là những người giỏi nhất được chọn để đi. Nên là mình nghĩ là năm nay bọn mình sẽ cố gắng làm được một cái thành tích tốt nhất có thể.
Okay, so I think like the lineup for 2019 and 2020 are pretty much the same. They are all the top player from Vietnam, and we hope that for this time we'll be able to we will be able to have a better results than we did last time.
All right, awesome. Thank you so much. Okay, well, that does it for you guys. Thank you for your answers, and best of luck at PNC this year. You guys can go ahead and take your seats. All right, we are ready for our next four teams. First up, we have Huynh from the USA, Shinboy from Canada, Silzin from Argentina, and Sparking from Brazil. All right, welcome aboard. First things first, guys, we're going to have each of you introduce yourselves. So let's start with Huynh from the USA.
Hey, I'm H. Huynh from Team USA.
Next up, Shinboy.
Hi guys, I'm Shinboy from Team Canada.
Silzin.
Hola, soy Silzin de Argentina.
And Sparking.
Hello everyone, I'm Sparky and I'm from Team Brazil.
Awesome, thank you guys. Okay,
Brazil.
so same kind of thing, right? We've got questions from the media that came in advance for you, so I'll just read them off and give me your answers. So we're gonna start with Huynh. Huynh, I don't know. Yeah, you always change it. Oh, okay. So first, USA placed 10th in PNC 2019. What is your guys' goal for this PNC?
Obviously the goal is to win. I think at the end of the day we would be happy with the top three, but you know, people are only going to remember.
Oh, free, gotta be number one.
That's the goal.
That's fair. All right, very good. Next is a question for Shinboy from Canada. When was the last time you played at a big event with a crowd like this? And how does it feel now to like play in front of a crowd again?
So personally, I've never played a LAN event with a big crowd. The last two LAN events I've been to, PGC and PGIS, you know, they're amazing events, amazing arenas, but unfortunately, there was no crowd at either of them. And you know, before that, I wasn't old enough to play in any events with the crowd, but you know, going to this event, getting to see the arena, getting to see the stage, it's amazing. I think the feeling of being on stage and hearing that, you know, live feedback of the crowd is going to be just absolutely insane.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, thank you very much. All right, next is a question for
Sup,
Silzin
one?
from Argentina.
What's going on, bro?
You've now teamed up with like other players that you used to fight against in your own regions. What's that like for you as a player?
Ahora estás en el mismo equipo con los jugadores que estaban
Oh, I thought who's talking for a second. Yeah, I didn't see her in the background.
con los jugadores de otro equipo.
Pineapple.
Al principio, pero nos llevamos bien, supimos crear una buena sinergia y siempre le metimos mucha onda, así que estamos bastante bien.
Even though we were in different team, we make a good team, and we have a good chemistry and atmosphere going between us. So I think it's working pretty good.
All right, excellent. Thank you. All right, next up is Brazil's Sparking. So Sparking, compared to a tournament where players compete with professional teams they're signed to versus, you know, how you're training now with the top players from your region, are there any differences in that? How does it feel for you?
A diferença é que a gente está jogando.
Yeah, it's only the press conference at the moment.
Então a gente aprendendo a ver o jogo da perspectiva de cada e da maneira que cada joga.
Just the press conference. 9 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, I think, is the first game.
Players from another team is that you see different
That's what the website said.
the game and the way each
Strange.
one plays. So we learn with each other and share our experience.
Yeah, New Zealand time.
Awesome. Okay, back
11
to
p.m. So 9 p.m. Australian time.
How did you guys prepare for PNC 2022? Like, what kind of
So we can
training
get a
have you
few
been
games
doing
in
with your team?
beforehand. Get a few games in, get hyped up, and then do a watch party.
Twice a day leading up to this event, and we also did hot drop practice with our fellow NA team STK.
How's the sound? Is the sound good? Should I put up the volume?
In case we get contested.
Let me put up the
Awesome.
volume.
Yeah, makes a lot of sense. All right, thank you. Next up is
How's that,
Shinboy
everyone?
from Canada. So Canada placed
Oh,
third
do you
in the
wanna high
last PNC. They had a very good performance. So I guess the pressure might be on a little bit for you, Shinboy. Can we look forward to another amazing performance from Canada this year around?
Yeah, I'd say that the pressure is definitely on. Going back to PNC 2019, Canada had an amazing performance, got top 3.
Look at the microphone. They've
Going into
actually
this event,
put a mask on the
obviously,
microphone as well.
The landscape of the
That's funny.
competitive environment has completely changed. We've got a whole new roster, but yeah, I'd say we're definitely ready, and we're here to do our country proud for sure.
All right, awesome. Next up, we have another question for Argentina's Silzen.
I just realized the mask on the
You participated
microphones.
in PNC
That's hilarious.
2019. What's it like to be in this tournament for the second time around, and what is your goal for PNC 2022?
Has participado en el PNC de 2019. ¿Cómo te sientes por participar al torneo por segunda vez y cuál es tu objetivo para el torneo de este año?
Y la verdad que estoy muy orgulloso de representar a mi país por segunda vez y el objetivo es dejar a todos los fans.
I'm doing 4 things at once. I'm working on my work. I've got
I
a
feel very proud
conference
to represent
happening
my country
and
for
training.
the second time, and my goal will
Man.
be to represent the region
Sup, Kelly?
in the best way and return my home safely
Kelly,
and happily.
seeing that
and
you
I
just
hope I can make
responded,
our fans happy
can
with
you
good
hear the
results.
stream properly or not
All
really?
right, thank you very much, Silzen.
Should I put up the volume?
We have another question here for Brazil's Sparking. So PNC is back after 3 long years. What are you most looking forward to here at PNC 2022?
Sweet.
Que, com
Thanks,
certeza,
Kelly.
jogar
Sup,
com
Stone?
torcida.
What's going on?
Sempre foi meu maior sonho jogar com torcida desde que eu entrei pro cenário competitivo e estou muito ansioso para escutar o grito dos fãs.
I'm really excited to play with the crowd for the first time, and it's one of my biggest dreams since I've joined the export.
Who do you reckon is going to win this year?
Yeah, absolutely. All right, great. Well, thank you guys so much for the answers. It's been a pleasure.
Hey,
Good
thanks for the
luck
follow,
at
bro.
PNC this year. We're really looking
Max
forward
chilling.
to it. All right, you
Fat
guys can go ahead
chilling.
and take your seats.
Chilling. I don't know. It's going to be a tough one this year. It's going to be a tough one. I wonder who's going to win it. It's going to be interesting. Not going to lie.
All right, next up, it's going to be some of our EU teams here. First up, we have Michael from the UK.
Us, China, USA, and Korea.
Then it will be
You
Diggory
reckon?
from Finland. Zocker from Germany.
The EU guys are good, man.
Finally, Ketpa from Turkey.
Don't underestimate the EU guys. I just can't wait to see Shrimsy and Kickstart play together. That's going to be the funniest.
All right, so first things first, we're going to have each of you introduce yourselves, and then we'll go on to the question. So, Michael, how about
Do you
go
reckon
first?
Tingleton will troll? Or would it be too serious?
All right, Diggory.
Hello, I'm Digan from Team Finland.
Awesome. Next up is Zocker.
Hello guys, I'm Saka, the English leader from Team Germany.
Thank you. And finally, Ketpa from Turkey.
Hello, I am Ketpa. I am from Turkey.
All right, excellent. Okay,
Turkey.
so we're going to jump right into the questions. These are all from the media, so they're pre-written in advance, I guess. So first up, Michael, your team members all come from different teams. What's the atmosphere like as you come together for PNC?
Yeah, Turkey's got a team.
Our atmosphere is really good.
Rhino,
Outside of competitive, we all
look
play
carefully. Look at the
together, we're all
microphones.
really good friends. We all play together.
They've got
we're friends
masks,
with our
and the
main team,
microphone has a mask as well.
scrimmage with each other. So I would probably say we're probably
Oh,
the best
that was so
chemistry,
funny.
to be honest. Yeah.
All right, excellent. Thank you.
Sup,
next,
Gamma?
a question for Finland's Diggory.
You see it, Rhino?
So PNC is the one and only
Right, it made
PUBG
me laugh,
esports tournament
honestly.
where
I
teams
found that
compete
hilarious.
for their countries. Does that carry any more significance for you?
Not really. I think the last PNC was really exciting to watch, and now I get to play it, so it's going to be even more exciting. But tournaments playing with your actual team is more important, I think.
Yeah, it does sound bad.
All right, thank you very much, Diggory. Next, a question
I think because he's probably
for
too
Zucker.
loud. He's screaming.
So, how did you guys prepare for this event itself, especially now that we're going to be back with a crowd in front of you while you're playing?
4 weeks ago, we had an offline tournament in Germany, so we met each other there, and from this time we tried to spend as much time as possible together, play the game, and also spend time together outside of the game, and yeah, so that we're just ready. And for playing in front of a crowd, I can only speak for myself, but I'm really hyped. But not nervous at all. I just want to get out there, play the game, and make our nation proud.
Awesome, thank you. All right, next a question for Ketpa from Turkey.
Look, he's using our mic from
It's
Audi.
been a while
Hey,
since you last
don't diss Audi, bro.
played-
Audi's got some good stuff, Gamma. Audi's got some
Sorry,
good
my
stuff.
bad. I got the wrong question here.
Mark's wearing a mini shark cap. It's funny, eh?
Well, I'm going to ask you the same question here,
Oh.
Ketpa. It's been a while since
And
you
the
guys
carbon
have played
fiber
in,
as well.
An event with a crowd, or maybe never. How do you feel about playing in front of a crowd like this?
Uzun süre sonra seyircilerle birlikte yeni bir turnuva yapıyorsunuz. Neler hissediyorsun?
Yeah, I might stream that as well.
Daha önceden bir offline tecrübem yok.
But the thing is, I'm waiting for chicken. I need to find the links and stuff.
Well, since I've never been a part of an offline tournament before, this is going to be my
Just
first
behind his
time,
headset.
and I'm honestly just very curious to see how it's going to be.
Okay, great, thank you. Next, back to Michael here, another question for you. How did you and your team prepare for PNC 2022, and what is your goal for the event?
Preparation, we play a lot of scrims, but also we try to play some lower tier tournaments in the break. I think when you play the tournaments, it adds some extra pressure that scrims doesn't, so you can fix a lot more issues that are maybe hidden in the scrims.
This says that it's
our
using a
goals, I think,
translator.
It's just like super good team compared to, like, I don't know, I think top 3, we could easily win it though. We have
Oh,
really
shit. Alright.
Awesome, thank you. Okay.
That's hilarious,
next, another
but
crowd.
in their defense,
so compared to a tournament where
they're
players
probably
compete
reading
with professional
the
teams,
questions.
they're signed
The
on,
questions are obviously
how different is it to
done
just
beforehand.
train with like the top players from your region?
I think it's really different. We basically come from 3 different teams, and we are used to play differently, every one of us. And then we basically just make a mixed team and have to put all that tactics together.
All right,
She has a
excellent.
script.
Thank you. Next up, a question for Germany soccer.
Oh, shit.
What's your guys' game plan for this
I
event?
love Aussies and New
how did you
Zealanders.
prepare
Love yous.
for your game plan in particular?
We will play really slow from the edge, you know, gathering a lot of information.
Really slow from the edge? You're gonna be a rat.
Circle, and then find the right moment to strike.
Drop hot, drop school.
All right, awesome. Thank you.
Ricardo.
Next, a question for Turkey's Ketpa. Which team do you think will be toughest to face and why?
Hangi takımla yüzleşmek sizin için zor olacak? Sebebi nedir?
Çin olduğunu düşünüyorum çünkü hem eğim hem tecrübe konusundan bayağı iyiler. Güzel bir kadroya sahipler.
Well, my answer to that would be China, probably because their aiming is very good and they're a very experienced team.
Absolutely. Okay, guys,
Thanks,
well,
Gamma.
that's going to do it for
Sweet.
this round of
I'll watch it as
questions.
well.
Thank you so much, and
I'm
good luck
missing
at
my shot
PNC
on
this
my
year.
back
You guys can go ahead and take your seats.
No way. Are you serious, Rano? Oh, yeah. Hold on. If it's just the shoulder, take off the strap and just don't move your shoulder. Just move your
All
wrist.
right, we are ready for our last 4 teams of the event. First up, let's welcome Anonix
Sweet.
from South Korea.
Thanks, Gamma. Appreciate it, bro.
Next, Shiva from Japan.
Japan. Arigato.
Then we
Sayonara.
have Savior from Chinese Taipei. And finally, joining us online will be Left from China.
Oh, China. It's going to be interesting. This is an interesting year.
Okay, so first thing we do is we have each of you introduce yourselves. So let's start with
This guy has his eyebrows down there. Are you jealous, Kelly? He's got better eyebrows than you.
Next is Shiva.
Can't play competitive. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Hello, I'm from Japan. My name is
Hey,
Shiva.
learn to adapt.
Then we have Savior.
Learn to adapt. I swear, look, I'm on this conference call.
And last we have Left from China.
Can't even hear what they're saying.
Hi, this is Xlet from
Also got my laptop here.
All right, thank you very much, guys.
Just flicking on emails.
Just like all the previous ones, these were submitted in advance.
Far out.
Questions from the media.
I wish I took the day off.
And Onyx, we're going to start with you. How is your PNC 2019 experience
So jealous?
helping the team, and what advice
Like his
are
mic
you
is too
giving
hot.
to your teammates?
Kelly, you know how many people tell me that I do my eyebrows? Apparently, people think I actually do my eyebrows. That ain't me. Oh, now the music's on. Thank God.
What is most important is to relax and play our game, and it's a rather short competition. So if it
What's the chance that hiding?
momentum, I think we can finish very strong.
Doesn't have to hide.
All right, great. Thank you. Next, we have Japan's Shiva. It's been a while since you guys have played in front of a crowd. How do you guys feel about it? How does your team feel about it?
I think the guys realized that the marks are stuffed. Hold on, Mu. Oh no. I thought the translator was talking on his behalf, and I thought he was female.
Nervous because it's a 3-4 years passed from the offline game.
Seems
So
like the
a little
person
nervous,
would.
but I'm really confident
Maybe
playing
do
offline,
what?
so
Come
I'm
on.
more excited right now.
Nah. No way. Ain't no pretty boy here.
Next, a question for Savior from Chinese Taipei.
No pretty boy here,
Which
Kelly.
team do you think will be the toughest to
The number
fight
one weapon
and
for the
why?
PNC. I don't know, Gamma man. I honestly don't know. Honestly don't know.
4个选手都非常的厉害，有明明、周品源、叉叉路、小叮当。
And the funny thing is, this is my first PNC to watch. Like, I watched these guys play because I seen who was playing.
Yeah, China's very tough. Speaking of,
They
we
are
have a
all
question
cracked.
for Left from
Except a few
China.
countries, some of them aren't.
How
But
do you rate
most of them
the
are cracked.
Chinese roster this year, and
There's a
where
few
do you
countries
guys
here
think you'll
that the
finish in
Australian scrims teams will absolutely dominate these guys. Look, these guys are playing from home. They're not allowed to leave the country. They're in lockdown. That's unfortunate.
选得很合理，而且强度
谢谢。
是很高的，都是各自位置的顶尖。至于成绩的话，我们来到这里，我觉得我们就是为了夺冠而来的。
I think the Chinese team's roster is reasonable and strong. They're all the best in their positions, so I think we'll be the champion.
All right, excellent. Thank you, Left. Back over to Anonix from Korea. Which team is the most threatening or maybe the most difficult to play against?
가장 위협이 되거나 상대하기 어려울 것 같은 팀이 어디인지 궁금합니다.
많은 팀들이 중국 팀을 선택한 걸로 아는데 저는 의외로 핀란드 팀들이 운영적인 면이나 전략적으로 좀 똑똑하게 게임할 것 같아서 좀 많이 견제되는 것 같습니다.
Many people choose China, but I have to say Finland because they are very smart players and their plays are highly strategical.
Oh, all right, very good. Next, we have another question for Japan's Shiva. What is your team's game plan for PNC 2022, and how did your team prepare in particular?
M4 and Canada is my go-to. They asked that question before.
日本チームは特に何を
They actually asked it. What would they be using? The barrel or the M4? I feel barrel as well, Kelly. I reckon barrel. But there's going to be a ping issue between the China guys VPNing into Thailand, I guess. Nah, they haven't mentioned it yet, Gamma. They're still going to mention it.
Using landmark in the middle, we're going to smoothly access to the center part. and we're gonna get we're gonna fastly get the center part, and we're always play together a lot in the usual place. So it's okay. We have a good teamwork right now.
All right, excellent. Thank you, Shiva. Next, another question for Xavier from Chinese Taipei. So, Xavier, you've already actually played in a lot of global tournaments, but this is your first time in PNC, and there's going to be a large crowd here on site. How do you feel about that, and is there any difference playing in front of a crowd?
你已经参加了许多国际比赛，但这是你第一次参加 PNC， 现场也有很多观众，觉得怎么样？
这次入选 PNC 对我来说意义非常重要。
Watched the League Legends World last year, and holy shit, one team was sponsored by Mercedes. What? Really? By Mercedes?
First PNC, it means a lot to me, and I hope I can stay in my best shape for PNC.
Well.
All right, awesome, thank you.
Imagine
Next up,
that.
we have another question for
And he can get the watch, the Mercedes watch. That'll be sick. That's all I want. The tag Mercedes watch, limited edition.
Are there any teams or
And obviously
that have left a big
a nice
impression on
GT.
you?
Merc
各位队伍
GT
当中
相信有很多以前交手过的选手，有其
That'll
中
be
让
so
你
sick.
印象深刻的选手或战队吗？
And now we're sponsored by Kia. Kia's alright. But Mercedes, that'll be sick. Mercedes will be cracked. Oh, I heard him say Tickleton. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. You know what? If I translate it, he said he's gonna dominate Tingleton.
I personally thought Sparking or Salute because I like how they play and I think how they play is very smart.
What about
All right,
Tingleton?
fantastic. Thank you very much.
I heard him say
All right, so
Tingleton.
a few more questions to go. This
Ah,
one's
come
for
on.
Korea's Inonix again.
I wanna see what he
It's
said.
been 5 years since your debut in PUBG Esports. How do you manage to stay on top as such a strong player?
Come on, Tingleton.
벌써 데뷔 5년 차를 맡고 계신데 항상 최정상의 기량을 유지하실 수 있는 이유가 궁금합니다.
I have good talent.
True, true. I believe that. Okay, thank you, Anonix. All right, and finally, we have another question for China's Aches left. What did you specifically practice with your new teammates?
But Joe
and
Cat,
what's
yeah,
the
bro.
difference from practicing with your new team versus your professional team?
针对 PNC 2022做了什么样子的备战训练？与平时俱乐部有什么样子的区别呢？
针对 PNC 2022，我们做了大量的 rank 和训练赛，然后其他时间就是观看其他赛区选手录像，了解一下他们的打法啊、性格之类的。跟我平时俱乐部还是有些区别的，因为现在打法跟我之前的战队还是有一些不同的。
We did a lot of
Sup,
ranking
Ryan?
tests for PNC 2022.
What's going on?
We watched a lot of videos of players from other regions to understand their play styles. The preparation for PNC 2022 this time is different from my professional team because it is slightly different from our team style.
All right, excellent. Thank you so much, Aches Left, and thank you guys all for your great answers. That's going to do it for the Q&A portion. Good luck to all of you at PNC 2022.
Good
You guys
luck.
can go ahead and take your seats.
Be back in a sec, guys.
All right, well, that is going to do it for us, guys. Sorry, we're running out of time, and we couldn't get to all the questions, but we really appreciate all of you watching and attending here live. So that's going to do it for the PNC 2022 press conference. Thank you again to everyone for watching. You can look forward to PNC 2022, which starts tomorrow. I'm Paper Thin. Have a wonderful day, everybody.
All right. That's it, guys. 9 p.m. tonight. We will be watching the first game. But what's your pick? China #1? Yeah, you reckon? It's sold out. Rip. Yeah, the PNC merchandise will be sold. All right, so that's it for now. We'll see how we go. Tonight, guys, 9 p.m. Sydney time. I will be hosting it. I will be playing games beforehand. Looking at my work calendar, I should be able to start maybe 5:30, 6 p.m. Then after that, we will be watching. So I'll probably get a few hours in, few games in, few hours. Might try and play with some viewers tonight. Might do some duos NA. I don't know. We'll see how we go. But if anyone is keen to play, wants to play, let me know. Send me a message on Discord and we can sort it out. But for now, guys, thank you for tuning in. And we'll be back on tonight. Let's say 6 p.m. Oh, let me mute that for a sec. 6 p.m. Sydney time. So for New Zealand, it'll be around 8 p.m. But appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much. See you guys tonight. Peace. Oh, hold on. Should I raid someone? Let's just raid someone. Let's raid someone for the fun of it. What do you guys reckon? Who can we raid out? Just because we can. You know what? Let's do Hubutak. What do you guys think? Let's raid him. We might as well. After this ad. Ryan China, yes. What's he playing? He's playing the Soccer Frontier? Nah, let's raid him anyway. You guys can watch his game.
Because like it's so hard, and like you said, you have to be out of the render distance of it.
Oh, it's not letting me raid through here. I have to do create a dashboard. Really? Alright, let's do it.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Let's do create a dashboard. Let's raid a chat. Actually, you know what? Let's do Rolly.
So it feels like sometimes.
Just because we can.
Oh, I didn't get here fast enough.
9 viewers. Let's do Rolly. I know it's not much. But let's see what he says.
There is a team next to me though, in this warehouse or something. Yeah,
Heard.
it sound like they climb. Can you climb something up there?
Possibly, dude. I don't even know.